Hey guys, what's going on? Mobile Nick Mechanic, and today I got a quick video for y'all. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to remove and extract and get tiger seal or black adhesive residue off your vehicle's body. This tiger seal, this adhesive was used to hold on a spoiler or a wing onto the back of this trunk, and after it was cut off, there's a lot of residue left. The reason that was used to hold on a spoiler is because the owner did not want to drill a hole into the trunk in order to put the spoiler on, so they just had it glued on. And it was very sturdy, but it was also effective in its own ways. It put a lot of downforce on the car and slowed it down a little bit. So as you can see, this is where one of the base pieces were. That's one of the base pieces. Right here is one, and that's one that's done. Now, it was an amateur job prior, and there are a little bit of scratches. There are some scratches here and some little bits of paint that were taken out, but for the most part we were able to get it to look like that when it had previously looked like that. And the first thing that I need to say about this is that there are multiple ways to remove tiger seal, adhesive, or any type of bondage glue that has been put on a car for modification purposes. There's a heating gun you can try, and there are others besides that you can look up. But this is a technique that's working for me, so that's why I'm trying to share this with you. There were all sorts of different sprays and chemicals you could buy. I also heard someone else use the idea of nail polish remover. I tried nail polish remover. It did not work. It was very difficult to cut these chunks off. But basically, I have a flat knife right here. It's actually an old-fashioned comb, but anyway, it's very sharp on the end, and trying not to scrape the paint off and trying not to cause any more scratches. Basically, trimming a little off, as little as I can, and rubbing alcohol. That's what I was trying to get to. Rubbing alcohol is what worked for me in this case. So I would use some rubbing alcohol, put some down, scrape a little bit, and then put basically, lots of elbow grease. Scrub it with rubbing alcohol, and that's how we got it to look like that. It's not professional. These were amateur jobs done, a lot of mistakes, a lot of scratches, but that's what the key was, and I'll show you. Okay, you can see there's some rubbing alcohol on it. Got from Walmart for what, 97 cents, and I'm trying not to scratch the paint. Cutting it up, and after this is all said and done, whatever scrapes, scratches, dents, we'll have it professionally painted. But for now, we're just trying to make this all come off. Maybe a flat razor would help a lot. We're just trying to clean it off as best we can. And it is going to take a little bit of time and power, but this was the most effective way for me. Lots and lots and lots and scrubbing, and little by little it's coming off. A lot of elbow grease. Trying not to damage the paint, trying not to cause any more scratches. Putting a little bit more alcohol, rubbing alcohol on. Again, I know it may not be the most professional way, and it's probably gonna have bad aftermarks. And yeah, more elbow grease. And that looks a lot better than the start. And again, we don't want to scratch the paint. Trying to use something with a flat surface, very flat surface. It's not perfect. It does look very smudged, and was a little rough with it on there. We'll get that fixed after all this gunk's off first. So yeah, going from that to that to that is much better.